I'm Tracy Ingray and I'm a mother of a ballet dancer.
Hello everyone, my name is Huyen. I'm Valerie Soon's mother and I'm a ballet mom.
Hello, I'm Sharon and I'm a ballet mom.
My husband is a golfer, so naturally our children grew up around golf. However, it quickly became evident that Mattia had a different passion. We would often find Mattia forgetting that she was playing golf and she would be doing jetés up the golf course. So we took Mattia to her first ballet class at around 5 years old.
It's actually quite a natural decision for me. I always feel that ballet is good to have a proper posture to develop grace. I used to learn ballet when I was young as well, and it helps with the way I walk, the way I sit. Therefore, I believe it's beneficial for kids to learn ballet.
Yuhan shared with me her interest in ballet and she was very certain about it at a very young age. I see that ballerinas are very beautiful to watch and they have very good poise. So I signed her up for classes. With time, I realized that ballet is an advanced art form that requires both strength and discipline. And I find that very beneficial for her character development and also self-confidence.
That's a really good question. There are many things that make my heart soar when it comes to being a ballet mum. The obvious is when I watch my daughter just training in ballet, working on her art form. And then obviously when she performs is also magical. I guess the other thing is that I've made some wonderful friends myself through ballet. Some of my best friends are other parents of dancers, and also the travel. Like I've been able to travel to many destinations, Hong Kong, for example, when my daughter did the Royal Ballet Intensive.
It's very fulfilling to watch my child taking her own initiative to organize the time between schoolwork, ballet, and other recreational activities. Basically, I love seeing her learning and growing to be more disciplined and more independent.
What I love the most about being a ballet mom is the satisfaction of watching them perform on stage, how their faces lit up and their eyes sparkle as they immerse themselves in their performances. The next thing I love about being a ballet mom is to watch their growth as young dancers, how they overcome their challenges and step outside of their comfort zones.
I think the toughest part of being a ballet mum is watching your child push themselves so hard and also questioning their ability. It's amazing to see your children achieve and thrive through performances and competitions. However, I think it's also important that our dancers have the experiences where they don't do as well, so we're able to teach them how to be humble and happy for others.
I guess it's the balancing act between my work, my life, and supporting Valerie in her ballet journey. So now all my activities have to plan around her dance competitions, her ballet classes, and practices. This is the toughest part.
I think the toughest part about being a ballet mom is to believe in her dreams when her dreams seem impossible at her very young age. Yuhan always wanted to be a professional ballerina. Since the age of 4, she would tell me that. And she also started her pre-professional dance training around the age of 7. I will be sending her to quite a number of dance classes, and competitions. And I find that I'm explaining my decision to support her to the people around us who do not understand ballet as much yet at that point. And as you know, most of the children her age are focused mostly on academics. But the next challenge, tough part about being a ballet mom, it is to find that balance between her passion in ballet and her schoolwork. As you know, Singapore is very academic centric, right? And the workload from school increases each year, right? But so does her determination in pursuing a future in dance. And that increases with time as well. And I have to guide her carefully to find that balance between coping the commitments from both ends.
There are two things that come to mind, and the first one is when she was around 9 or 10 years old, and it was at the Royal Academy of Dance finals. I remember she was so tiny on this huge stage, and it was at this exact moment while she was waiting for the music to start that I could see the joy of dance in her eyes. And I think that was the moment when I realised that this was going to be Mattia's future. And then this leads me into the second moment, which was just last year at the Australian Classical Challenge, and she was doing her first ever variation performance. It was right at the end that the way that the audience reacted to her performance, it honestly took my breath away. I was so proud in that moment. Those two moments of watching her tiny eyes beaming with the joy of dance, and then watching her, I guess, elated at her performance, and the way that crowd and, everyone supported her were my two favourite moments for Mattia so far in her dance journey.
I would say her first ballet solo on stage. It's always fascinating to see something for the first time, and it was a special moment for me.
My favourite performance of Yuhan would be Harlequinade. It is rather new. She started learning it around November last year. What I love most about this performance is there's actually quite a few elements of the character she has to play on stage. Harlequinade could be cheeky, pretty, elegant, mysterious, and I love to see Yuhan take up that challenge of portraying such a character on stage.
Something that we love to do is watch old performances. When Mattia's having a hard time or she's questioning herself and her journey as a dancer, we like to watch old performances, bring out old solos, ballet concerts, and remember how far she's actually come and how much she's improved in her journey. I think it's important to remember all the wonderful teachers that have supported Mattia along the way, and this in turn can help and encourage her to push forward in those moments of difficulties.
I must say the different competitions that she participated in actually helped to push her to practice regularly. So I don't need to keep pushing her. We also let her do other activities that she likes beyond dancing, for example, reading and watching movies. She will go back to dance after that and feeling more energized.
Yes, ballet is a very competitive industry. There are many dance competitions every year, and she does take part in quite a number of them. I'm quite consistent in what I tell her before each competition, and that is to enjoy yourself, do your best, and always aim to do better than your last performance.
We were actually very fortunate to have a friend who was able to convert our garage into a home studio for Mattia. So she was really lucky to be able to continue on all her dance classes and private lessons through her studio, the National College of Dance, to continuing her development in her art form. And then also she took classes through the Prima Club, accessing online tutorials, with different ballerinas and classes.
Actually, one good thing about dancing during the pandemic is that we parents got the chance to watch the ballet classes at home. So I can learn together with her. And there were also opportunities for online masterclasses with teachers from different parts of the world. So I let her attend those classes organized by her dance school, and also continue to let her participate in the virtual competitions. So last year when we were having our holiday in Paris, we also brought her to watch a physical ballet performance by the Paris Opera Ballet. So these are just some of the things that we do to support her.
During the pandemic, when all of the classes are virtual, we have to be adaptable as a family. We converted our living space into a dance space. Okay, I bought portable bars, portable dance mats for her so that she can continue her dance training at home. And also, I will find activities for my younger ones to occupy them to play elsewhere because the living room used to be their default playing area.
A mother of a dancer has definitely changed me in many ways. I was always quite a social butterfly. However, I rarely commit to social events, knowing that Natia's dance commitments always take precedence. So this is a very challenging part of being a mother, a dance mother. Being a mum of a dancer isn't easy. We often are split as a family unit. My husband travels with my son for golf. I travel with my daughter for ballet. And so this is challenging at times. And I'm proud to say, though, through dance, I've become a hairdresser, a seamstress, a makeup artist, a photographer, a videographer. I'm a taxi driver, a school teacher, and look, I can also be a dance teacher if I need to be.
I believe I'm still who I am, but being a ballet mom, it kind of brings out the creativity part of me. I have to creatively manage my time, brush up my photography skills. I have to learn how to edit photos and videos, come up with ideas for content or to manage her Instagram account. So I guess this is the part that I'm different in a way.
I feel that every mom will step up to help their children fulfill their dreams, be it ballet or not. But of course, as a ballet mom who does not have a dance background, I find myself picking up new skills such as learning ballet terms, ballet variations, also things like sewing point shoes, stage makeup. Yeah, that is actually quite important too. Another thing about being a ballet mom, and I find myself being challenged too, is my multitasking ability. As Yuhan has quite a number of dance classes and she has a rather busy schedule, I have to plan carefully my work and my younger children activities around her. I find myself having to do my things faster and more efficiently, so that I can still play a big part of her dance journey while not neglecting my work and also, still taking care of my two younger girls. One last thing about being a ballet mom, a trait that I see more and more distinct in both Yuhan and I over time is perseverance. Yeah, this is something that is quite evident, especially from how we bulldoze through all the hurdles, and challenges in this long ballet journey.
I think it's really important for other parents with a young dancer coming through to surround yourself with like-minded people. Other parents of dancers can offer you all the support and the guidance that you need. I mean, they are already taking the journey that you're about to embark on, so their knowledge is only going to assist you in many ways. I can't tell you how many times I've used my network of friends to help me. I can also give advice where needed, and I'm always happy. My door is always open to help anyone that needs help, with their dancer in their journey. I think lastly, and most importantly, it's important to communicate with your young dancer, show an interest in their journey, and supporting them and loving them as a mother is the most important thing.
I won't say it's advice from me, but it's just something that most parents would do for our kids, like providing our support within our means. I know sometimes it's very tiring fetching them around, doing makeup, hairdo during competitions, but it is rewarding to see them enjoying themselves on stage. If this is something that they like to do, we just want them to have a good time.
Actually, this is a very important question for me, for us. Yeah, I would say believe in your child's passion and potential. Trust and have the patience to see her through the ups and downs in the long ballet journey. Ballet is an art form that requires long-term training, and while the outcomes may not be immediate and cannot be seen in the short run. However, I believe in what I saw in her, and of course I believe in what her dance teacher saw in her as well. And I believe that Yuhan can be a trailblazer with my continual support and also her steadfastness in pursuing her goals.